everyone. My name is Remy Burns, and I'm here to talk about things that make up a good training video. So, what is a training video and why do we use them today? A training video is made for educating viewers on a certain topic in order to teach a skill or knowledge. Why use them today in 2020? Making a training video helps drive viewers to look at your website. Your company will show up in Google search results. It will help grow your business and improve the satisfaction of customers. A lot of businesses will use training videos in order to show how to use a computer software or even how to use whatever it is that they do in the business. It's a good source for viewers to look at in order if they need to know how to work something. The first thing you need to do is to pick your topic. And in order to pick your topic, you need to know who your audience is. And you also want to find out what interests your audience and what their needs are. Typically, for larger audiences, it is easier to create a survey to send out in order to collect any information you might need in order to choose your topic. Online forums are also a great resource. That way, anybody can access it and give their input. And your topic also needs to be a single idea, so that way it's not confusing to follow. And then the next thing you need to do to make a good video is choosing a format. Here are 4 different formats that you can use for your video. The first one is screencast. This is a recording of your computer screen like we're doing right now. It will most likely be a part of your video if you are training people for, say, like on a new software or a computer system. They can range from informal videos to highly polished productions. The next format you can use is a micro video, and they are described as a very short video that is 5 to 15 seconds long. They typically show a single process or idea. Sometimes these videos are only visuals or text instead of having narration. It is a good format to use if you are teaching a simple process that you don't want to take up too much time. The third format is a presenter video, and this format is good to use when doing a live training. They typically have someone that acts as the host and explains how a product or service works. These formats are usually used by those who are trying to make a DIY video. And the last format I have provided is an animation. And animation videos use text or graphics to get the point across or to relay information. It is a great way for getting your audience engaged and interacting. The next thing you want to do is to create a script and storyboard. To write a script, start a document and start writing what you want to say. When doing a screencast or micro video, run through what you want to show. This may help to think about how you would explain the process. A storyboard shows a visual sequence of a video through simple images or graphics. Having a storyboard will give you a better idea of how long your video will be before you begin recording and editing your video. The next step would be to start recording and editing your video. When you have completed your script and storyboard, this is when you want to start recording your first draft. And here I have provided a clip from a video that TechSmith created on making a training video.
With a storyboard and loose script in hand, you're ready to set up the scene and capture your footage. To record this video, I'll use the camera in my smartphone, a tripod, and a smartphone clip to keep the camera steady. If you happen to have a nicer camera on hand, feel free to use that as well. Start by collecting any supplies, props, or tools that you need and have them readily available. Then, stage your recording space. Place your camera on a tripod to provide the most consistent, stable footage, and position it as close to your subject as possible while still getting everything you need in the shot. Being close to the subject will help you get the best possible audio when recording with a smartphone camera. Now that the scene is set, use your storyboard and script as a guide to record yourself explaining and completing each step in the task. Once you're finished recording, it's time to edit it in Camtasia. Let's take a look at how it's done. First, start a new project. Then, transfer your footage from your phone to your computer. We suggest using TechSmith Fuse, which is a mobile app that makes it easy to send footage from an iPhone or Android device right to Camtasia's media bin. When you have all of your media in Camtasia, drag clips to the timeline and position them in the order you want them to appear in the video. Trim excess portions of a clip by mousing over the edge and dragging. We like to include an intro sequence in our videos. This allows us to brand our videos and display some initial information like title and the series the video is a part of to viewers. To do this, create some space at the beginning of the timeline by holding Shift on your keyboard and dragging the playhead. Then, open the Library tab, and from the Motion Graphics Intro Clips folder, drag an intro clip to the timeline. Customize your intro clip by double-clicking the text boxes and entering text like a title that you'd like to display. If you don't need one of the text boxes, you can click to select it, and then hit delete. Finally, line up the video clips on the timeline so that when the intro sequence ends, your recorded video begins. That's some mighty fine editing work.
Next, after you are done editing your video, you want to go over the whole video and review it. And one of the best things to do is to have others review your video, and this helps to know if you're on the right track and if there's anything in your video that needs to be corrected. It also helps to have more than one person to review your video just to make sure that there are no mistakes. And once you have went through everyone's feedback, you want to record a new video taking their feedback into consideration and then send it to your peers for another review. And these are very important steps in order to make a great training video, so make sure you go through your video a few times to ensure that your video is right and makes sense. The next step, once you have your final video completed, you want to host your video. And this is a very important step as it allows others to view your video, especially the public. YouTube is a great source to upload your video to. If you want to make sure your video is available to the public, you can also share your video with others from YouTube. And then once your video is uploaded to the source of your choice, it is ready to view. Thank you.